Hello everyone, my name is Glacial and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Oasis. Today I have a little bit to go through from what I've done in between episodes. Um, and I also have a couple other added mods that I have just slowly been adding throughout the playthrough and stuff like that. So let's just hop right into it. This might be a longer episode, I don't know, we'll see. Um, but the main plan today is to get our family married and stuff like that. And yeah, so as you may be able to tell, there is quite a difference in our base. So if I go through, also this armor is from the Fossils Archaeology mod. Um, I made it, but it has like this overlay, so I'm not gonna wear it. But I thought it was really cool. Um, so as you can see, I have expanded our storage. We were filling up this side of storage really fast, like all of our flowers and stuff like that. And then same with our food. I did empty out our food and put it in the feeders, but other than that, like we were just filling it up really fast. So I've made a little bit of an organization change. These are all flowers. These are vanilla flowers. These are all modded flowers. This will be food, and this will be food. And then saplings, and then this one is unlabeled because I don't know what I want to have here. This is all the Corral Tombstone mod stuff. I don't have much, but you never know what we'll find. These are foods, just like normal, mob drops, miscellaneous. These are decorations, more mob drops. These are more modded mob drops. Then this is our bee stuff, nether items. What was that sound? These are just cobblestone and stone blocks, dirt, and gravel and sand. These are all empty for now. Farmcraft, plants for fossil archaeology, DNAs, and miscellaneous fossils archaeology stuff. I did go mining in between episodes because I added a mod that adds the ore chunks into the older versions of Minecraft. So I went mining and I got a bunch of raw iron from the ores, and same with some gold. I didn't get a lot, and then I also got like I think it was like 7 diamonds. I honestly can't remember. Um, oh yeah, and also on this side, this is stone decorations, cobblestone decorations, armor, wood, planks, decorations with wood, sticks, and then tools. And then these are all going to be valuable chests. This is all coal, so just because we have so much of it. But yeah, nothing too crazy. I did get involved with the Pam's Harvest Craft bees. Well, it's raining. That's what that sound is. So right over here, I didn't decorate it or anything. I just laid it down to see what it does. So these are all apiaries. They give us combs, wax combs, and honeycombs, as well as these bee grub. I haven't really used any of the bee grub, but we have them if we need them. And you just put a queen bee in the apiaries, and it will just slowly over time produce the honeycombs and stuff. And then you put them in here, and it will give you honeycomb and then wax comb. So like this is honey, and then this is pressed wax. And the wax combs just give you pressed wax. Nothing too crazy. All of our manticores are still here. I put a pathway around our farm and replaced the oak with spruce. And I want to get into the horses of Mo Creatures. And to do that, we need a stable. So I created this. So it is all dark oak with birch, and it has a bunch of leaves and stuff. What was that? There's a bunch of leaves and stuff on top, just to make it look overgrown and older. I guess. And I'll actually go show you here in a second. Um, if you come in, there is plenty of room for horses. We can have like 2 in these ones and then 1 in these. And it's double-sided. You can come up here. I don't have anything up here, but maybe we can add something in the future. And, oh, it's dark in this corner. Do I have a torch? Dang it, no. Work for now. I just don't want things to spawn in here. But yeah, it's like a cute little stable. Nothing too crazy. It took me a couple hours to build, but I didn't want to bore you guys with building it on camera. I didn't want a whole episode of just me building a stable and not even getting into the horses. And then this will be our breeding area. Clearly, I haven't done or put as much time into this one. I do need to, but it's just very simple, nothing too crazy. And lastly, I wanted to move our kids out, so I built them houses on top of our mountain above our base. So, as you can see right here, which I think it looks really cool. I mean, it's snowing, so it's hard to tell. So this is our base, and these are their houses. So you can get up there from inside of our base, and they all have bedrooms for kids as well as themselves, and their beds are also color coded because we're using a different. This texture messes up every once in a while. It doesn't mess up every time, so I just left it. But I have moved them out of here. Oh, hello, you spawned up here. This is still our bedroom. And I'm again moved them out. I moved our enchantment table up to here. I might put more bookshelves or something like that in the future. But you can go up these stairs. Oh gosh, Andrew, be careful. This is one house. This is another house, and then there's a pathway that goes up here to this house. So this is Lola's house. It's nothing too eccentric. I haven't really put much time into decorating them. But this is her room, 2 bedside tables. Then this will be her kids' room. They have a bunk bed and a desk, nothing too crazy. I don't know where she is. Might be on the mountain somewhere. They like to wander a lot, which, yeah, she's on the mountain. I can see her dot up here. But yeah, they like to wander, which isn't the best because I don't want them to like fall off the mountain or something like that. Because, where is she? I see her dot. Is she inside? I was just in there and I didn't see her. I don't know. But yeah, they like to wander, so I might end up putting a fence around here in some way, shape, or form. I don't know. I just don't want it to stick out like a sore thumb. Is she in here? Oh, yeah, she is. But all her beds match her dress, and that's just how I did it, so their clothes match their bedding. And I'll show you the other 2 houses. I also really like how this looks from up here. I have kind of neglected the animals over here. I need to update it and make it look a little bit better. So this is Andrew's house. He's on top of it for some reason. Again, nothing too crazy. I just basically put all of our extra decorations in here. The texture messes up every once in a while. It's fine. His house has red beds, and there's a little kid's room. Again, these aren't too crazy. I didn't want to make them mansions or anything like that. And then this is Christine's. She has a kid, or kid's bedroom, and then her bedroom. And again, nothing too crazy. So, this episode, I want them to get families started. I don't know if they will automatically have kids, or if I have to prompt them to, or have them adopt, or something like that. I don't know. But I was thinking, before we get kids and stuff, we might want to put just a fence around here just so they don't have kids and they start climbing these hills and get attacked by zombies or something like that. So let me go downstairs, grab some fences. I still have a bunch from building the Diplodocus cage, which I haven't checked in on them for a while. I've been up here for the longest time, so maybe I can go check in on them, actually. I mean, I'll just make more. Grab some sticks, some planks, and we'll just craft some more fences. Hopefully this will be enough. I mean, we have plenty of dark oak. I just don't want to make more if I don't have to. I think that should be fine. I'm not going to make it too crazy large. I just want it large enough that it encloses their bases. But let's go. Actually, this is all of our wax and our candles that I've made. If you guys are curious, it's just wax, or the pressed wax, and then a string. So super easy and not too complicated at all. But what I'll do is, just like the dino cages, I'll just have a good amount of space up here that's just blocked off. Also, it's not my favorite that it snows up here, but since we're so high in altitude, like we're 104 blocks tall or high right now. Sorry. We're 104 blocks tall, or up in the air, so it snows instead of rains, and then it rains down here. Like, we're just above the limit, basically. But I think it also kind of adds to it. It's pretty. It's just kind of annoying because then there's snow layers everywhere. But it's fine. We can live with it. And you may also be able to tell I have a different texture pack on right now. So the last one I was using, it looked great. I just didn't prefer it. I really liked a lot of the textures. It was just too blocky for me. So it basically took Minecraft to a whole nother level because it was so blocky. So now I have the Faithful, I believe it is, texture pack, and I really like it. It's not too high definition. It keeps the nature of Minecraft in there. Where'd you come from? I need to like light up this mountain as much as I can because there might be a couple dark spots. But hopefully with these fences, it might protect the kids a little bit better. But yeah, and I am also using a different shaders. I don't remember the name. I think it's not complementary anymore. I was using complementary before, but it was just too dark for me. While mining and stuff, I was having a hard time seeing. And that's what was messing up the pig's texture. Sorry, I keep on coughing. But that was what was messing up the pig's texture. So I completely changed texture packs as well as shaders just to kind of match the vibe. Actually, let me... Video settings, shaders, it is complementary. I was using Solus, I believe, or BSL, one of the two. Let me see real quick. But yeah, it just makes it look a lot brighter. BSLs are also good. I don't remember which one I was using. It was one of those shader packs. But it just made it a lot more difficult to see at night and things like that. I think this one was the one that made everything glow in the first episode. Because my tools are glowing, but that's also because they're enchanted. I don't know. It's not that big of a deal. But yeah, so I changed a little bit of the textures and stuff like that. Again, just personal preference, nothing too complicated. But I do really like how it looks with this texture pack. It's just a little bit more HD, so it makes it a lot more clean to look at and stuff. And the faithful. I was using faithless before, but this is faithful. That's what it is. Um, the faithful texture pack. It kind of just makes everything more high definition and not blocky, or not as blocky. And then I also have another resource pack that makes my tools 3D, which I thought was really cool. Obviously modded ones aren't, but it's super cool. And I also have the 3D skin mod, so it makes my hand 3D as well as my skin itself. Like, it's not just layers anymore, it's actually on the skin as a 3D object, which I thought was really cool. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this series. As of recording this, we hit 50 subscribers, which honestly, I had 8 starting this series, and now we're at 50, which is crazy. And I know 50 isn't a lot, and I'm not saying like, oh wow, I'm popular or whatever. No, in no way am I saying that. I just never really thought 50 people would even subscribe in the first place. So it's really cool just to see that people are liking this series and enjoying it, because I'm having a ton of fun right now. And as you can tell, I do a lot of off-camera work, but that's to make these episodes more entertaining. Oh, I died a couple times. I died over here, and then this is a cave that I traveled to. I might go back at some point, but for now, I'm not going to go back. Where are you going? You coming to me? Now that I'm seeing that... Uh-oh. So, the family does get attacked by zombies. Dang it. I just don't want a huge fence all the way around this entire mountain. Gonna look a little junky for a bit, but until I find a better way to manage it, we're just gonna have to do this. Oh, well, I got myself stuck. But yeah, I'm super happy everybody's enjoying this, or at least everybody who is watching it is liking it. And then we'll connect over here. I hate this right now, but again, for now, I just want to get them started on their family. So I'm just putting up a temporary fix, and probably in between episodes I'll find a more reasonable fix than just fences everywhere. It'll be fine for now. Hey, chicken. And there are a ton of chickens over here from the laid eggs mod. So I haven't gone through and killed any of them because we still have a ton of chicken from the last killing spree we went on. But there are a lot, so if we ever do need more chicken or eggs, there are plenty over here. Let me just do this, and I will cut back whenever I'm finished. Okay, so we got the entirety of their houses enclosed in this fence. Again, I don't know what I'll do to make a more permanent fix that will also look aesthetically pleasing. Just for now, though, we'll leave it like this. I'm not too worried as long as they are protected. And now I want to go down and go to the village. There's also a couple other villages I have found along my travels. And we will just walk, um, just because we can't have them follow us on the Manticore. And I was also thinking, there is I think, paleontologist or archaeologist, one of the two, over here, unless he has died. And I was thinking we could use him for one of our daughters. But that's if he's still over here. He might not be. He was, I believe, last episode. I think I walked past here and I saw him. But it's also been quite a while. Oh, let me turn off the light overlay. It has been quite a while since I've been over here, so there is a pretty big possibility that he is dead. Nope, he's over here. Wait. So we will use you, Claudio, chat, joke, they can't, tell story. Oh, he is already a fan of us, so I'll have him follow me, and we're gonna go over here, and we're just gonna grab as many bachelors and bachelorettes for our children. Um, and then we'll just bring them over all in one go instead of going back and forth a bunch of times. So, something that could be fun is we could stick to a color theme. So maybe for there's our sun. Not actually, but it's the same skin. Oh, did not mean to jump in the water. Ooh, you're pretty. Chat? Joke? Tell story? They can't? She likes us. Maybe not. But she's really pretty, so I am gonna have her follow me. And we need one more guy. Um, and I was kind of thinking the bachelor that one of our bachelors, you're new, I think. Burn? Maybe not. But the miner, wherever he is. Also, there's quite a few butchers in this town. I didn't expect that. But miner. You out here? Ooh, Larry could also be good. Um, sure. So these two guys are for our daughters, and then this girl will be for Andrew. So I will actually sleep real fast, just so we don't have to deal with zombies on our way back once I'm able to sleep. And yeah, we will travel back, and I will cut back whenever we're at the house. Okay, so I am back, and all of our kids are down here. So I think I'm gonna start. What was that? Also, a guard spawned while I was collecting all of our kids. So maybe, if you have a certain amount of villagers, a guard will spawn, which is kind of interesting because we will have almost like a royal family situation where guards will be protecting our family, which would be really cool. But Donette and Andrew, I want to marry you two. So I have to interact and gift. Does it just marry them to the closest? Hold on. Interact. Gift. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Interact. Gift. So these two are married now. And last but not least, I also kind of like their aesthetic. It matches. And same with these two. And same with these two. Like, they all match in aesthetic wise, which I didn't even correlate. But now all of our kids are married. And I don't know if it just happens over time or what when it comes to kids. But I'll have them follow me and I'll set their home in here. Both are gonna sleep in this bed. So, locations, home. Locations, home. And then you guys can move freely and move freely. I might do a little bit of research in between episodes just to see how them having kids works. It could just happen over time or with the availability of beds. I really don't know. But, oh, that's the kids' room. You two, this is your home. And you can move freely. And you can move freely. Okay. And then last one, we'll put them in their home and follow me. Follow me. And then I was thinking we will go out and maybe tame a horse. You can move freely, not stay here. Move freely. Okay. So, I'm thinking we should go get us a horse. I'm gonna pull up the Mo Creatures wiki and see what horses we need to specifically breed for the right type of horses and stuff. And I will cut back whenever I am done. Okay, so I just looked it up and we need a couple different horses to start off all the breeding. I need to sleep real fast and then I will go get those horses. So we need a black horse, a dark brown horse, a regular brown horse, and a white horse. And then from there, we can basically breed the rest of them to get a zebra. Because we need a zebra to make the Pegasus and the Bat Horse and stuff like that. So, let me... Actually, I will grab these pumpkins. Should have quite a lot in here, yeah. And we can bring these over to the breeding shed just so we have them ready. And I have to make them into the actual pumpkin blocks. Wait, we'll just do this. Hopefully the Minecraft boom doesn't affect it, because these are different. But if we need to, we can make a hollowed pumpkin with flint. Is there... No, so hopefully we'll have enough flint if these pumpkins don't work. But we have quite a few pumpkins already. So, let's go out and see. I think that's already a dark brown horse. But I want to replace these real fast. And instead of an archway, I will... Well, it's still going to be kind of an arch. Oops. But it will just be simpler, like so. Because as you can see over here, we're missing one. Shoot. Oh, he's right here. Oh, thank gosh. Let me make a stick. Have him follow. Follow me. Hello? Please. I don't want you to destroy this. Back away. Follow. Follow. Why aren't you working? I guess I can just push you. So, as you can tell, we need to keep this under check and make sure that our dinos cannot escape like this one has, because these guys are very destructive and can break anything in their path unless it's iron. So this is why I wanted a bunch of iron, so we can keep them protected and keep our other dinos from getting harmed as well. Can you move? Hello? Move. Okay. Will you follow me now? Follow. Hello? Follow. Oh my gosh. Speed. Come on. Oh! Stop it. Follow. Stop. My gosh. Okay. Oh. Wait. This was right here. You really want out. Stop. Stay. Stop coming over here. You're not allowed. I don't know if they'll break these wooden gates, but this shouldn't be a big enough hole for them to break, or to get out if they do break it. So, we should be fine. Oh. Breaks wood. Or she breaks wood. These two are females. Okay. I know I have another one over here, but I don't have enough iron for it, because it takes 10, and we only have 8. But, actually, let me just... this for now. Whoops. We'll just put these down like so. And then we only need 2 more iron blocks. Okay. So, besides that little detour, let's go get us some horses. So, again, we have one brown one here, which is awesome. We have to feed them an apple. This one will be Mocha. These, I believe some... Is this the right horse? No, it's not. What horse is this? Oh, we don't even need this one. So you can stay here. But yeah, so we need zebras. Wait, can you just... No. See, yeah. You need a zebra, but you can only approach a zebra with... Oh. You're a tier 2. We need you. Okay, so... This is a tier 2, which tier 2s do spawn naturally. This one will just be Cookie, not Cookie. Cookie. we will keep you on a lead. And we'll just hitch you up over here. So we technically don't need a dark brown horse anymore. Or a white horse. Oh. Oh, you're right there. Okay, I was like, what? What happened to you? But I think just for continuity's sake, I do want one. Plus, then we can have more variety of colors. We don't need this one. You know what I should have done? Grimple, come here. Can I put a saddle on you? Yeah! Grimple, you need to go back in here. He escaped. I should have taken my manticore with me so we could fly around. Because I feel like it's gonna take a little bit of exploring before we can find the one we need. Because this one is a tier 2 horse, but we don't need it to breed for a cow-spotted horse, which is the one that we're aiming for to tame a zebra. You need a cow-spotted horse, and then you approach the zebra on said cow-spotted horse, and then it'll let you feed the apple to it. So, let's look around, and I will probably just cut back whenever I find them, and then I will take them home, and we can start breeding. Okay, so I just got back. I made some of these monster balls, and it enables you to capture them, and so these are all wild horses. But I'm gonna feed this one, and this one will be vanilla. Whoop. Okay, and then this one. Oh, so this one is Minecraft. It's a Minecraft horse. So dang it, I don't think that one will work. But we can put a saddle on this guy. And it's either the flat colors, so the base colors, don't spawn, or we need to breed them. So if I go back to this chart, to get a white horse, we need a white horse, though. So I don't know how to get a white horse. I mean, I can try breeding and see if that works. But we have the muted brown, but we need a light brown to get a brown. So we need to breed the muted brown with this one to get a light brown. So so these Minecraft Boom pumpkins don't work. So we'll just use these. Okay. I don't know. Oops. I don't know how long it'll take. And I don't know. Oh, don't put 10 on it. This one. Okay. So we'll just move this guy over here for now. Hopefully it'll work. Oh. What am I stuck on? Oh. I don't know if it'll work yet, so we'll just put him in there for now. And this will hopefully, these two will hopefully breed. I don't... Oh. Keep doing that. That one's not giving off love hearts, but this one is. So I don't know what's going on. But to get a white horse, we need a white horse, essentially. So, yeah, because there's no other way on this chart to get a white horse. But we have a muted brown horse, and we're going to hopefully get the light brown horse from breeding these two. It's the only outcome that they have. And then we will breed the light brown horse with the muted brown horse to get a brown horse. And then we will need to breed the brown horse with the spotted brown horse, which is Cookie. And then we'll need a black horse, which the only way to get a black horse seems to be out in nature. Because you can breed 2 black horses to get a black horse, or the cow spotted horse with a dark brown horse. Have y'all? I don't know how long it takes. But I don't know. So what I'll do is in between episodes, I'll breed and see what we can get, and then we can go from there. Just watching creepily from the window. And I think I'm just gonna end this episode here. It's already been a little bit of a long one, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys are enjoying the series as much as I am. And I hope you guys don't mind that I do in-between episode work. It's just very boring and very monotonous to record, because me talking for a couple hours while I'm building is very hard for me. So I hope you guys don't mind me cutting out a lot of the build stuff. I won't do it every time, but for the majority of the time, it probably will be cut out or sped through, just so I don't have to talk for an hour nonstop while building. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please like, subscribe, all that fun YouTube stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!